Hello everybody, I'm Tagashi and we are getting close to season 8 of My Pony Friendship is Magic. Yes, I know season 9 is already out, it's already at like episode 9 or 10 or 11, I don't know, because I'm not following it. I just have been told that it's already out. It was out for like 3 months now, but I'm way behind, just like always, and I have one thing to do before starting season 8, which is just placing everything in order of season 7, because there were lots of ups and downs in this season, mostly ups. Luckily, it was a very good season. But there were some downs as well, and it was quite hard to place the characters in order, because at the end of every season I make my top list of the characters and the episodes. So basically I don't want this to be a very long video, so let's just start with the most hated character, which should be not a surprise to you if you watched my videos. My most hated one was Starsword the Bearded. It was a little bit of struggle before if it would be Starlight's friend, very good best friend, but no, Starsword appeared on the screen and no, there is no contest, he is the worst. I don't care. He was just such a selfish bastard, basically. He took all the glory of his friends, he thought nothing of his friends basically, other than just, oh, they helped me, yeah, and no one else can be better than me. I don't like those kind of guys. And he even dissed the student. I mean, if they wanted to, they could have defeated the knight. What is Shadow Pony? Sorry, the Night Pony. Yeah, the Shadow Pony. They could have defeated it without the power of the elements. But that's not it. And before starting the top 10, the best of the best, I have to mention Daybreaker, because I didn't like the character itself as much, but I loved the design. She is not on the top 10, but I have to mention it. It was amazing. I don't think we will ever see Daybreaker again, sadly, because that was just, in my opinion, that was just a nightmare. That was just a dream, nothing else. It can happen, but nothing points towards that it actually happened. Now, for the top 10, I have to say there are a lot of characters missing from this list, mostly the main 7. And because there were a lot of very good new characters here, and most of them had a little bit of problems, like, I mean, Trixie, not Trixie, I mean Twilight, when didn't even see what happened to Spike, even though there is a Spike hit already going on. No, there were a lot of problems, Applejack being too honest and other stuff, but yeah, they are lower on the list. If I would put them, they would be around 20 or something like that. So let's start from the bottom. Number 10 is Sugar Belle. Sugar Belle was a fun character. She was the one between the two of the hearts, basically. Applejack and Applejack, yeah, Applejack. I mean, Big Mac, and what was the other guy's name? I actually don't remember. Nope, I won't remember. The other guy, the Justin Bieber pony. they all fought for her, Big Mac won. That's fine, and I hope we will see them again, because that's a cute pair. Number 9 is Trixie. She had a little bit of screen time. There were times where I didn't quite like what she did, but cupcakes. I mean, teacups. Why did I say cupcakes? my mind is on Derpy. She's not even on the list. And Pinky, she isn't on the list either. I know Derpy likes muffins, not cupcakes, but still. I wanted to say teacups and I said cupcakes. Oh my god. Yeah, she had a lot of screen time, a lot more than usual, even though she is the best friend, one of the best friends of Starlight, and yeah, I liked most of her stuff, not all of them, because they made her quite an how would you say that? Not obnoxious. She would not see that Starlight is in pain, basically. Is struggling to keep up with all of the stuff. But she was always like this. Number 8 is Fluttershy, because she had the most personal upgrades, even though we learned all of them, all of the things that happened. But now she once again had become more self-reservant, basically. how do I want to say it? She is not fearing to head first into the conflict. She can resolve conflicts now. That's all we need to know. And that is fine. I'm not gonna say anything more. She is the only one who still got in the top list. Number 7 is a new character who didn't have too much screen time. He is Flash Magnus, the only one from the past who I quite liked, and he is the only one who didn't diss on Stygian. I don't remember he saying anything bad on Stygian. And he was quite a bro. He was like a better Rainbow Dash. Sorry, Rainbow Dash fans, don't hurt me. But I think Flash Magnus is still better than Rainbow Dash. Oh no, what did I do? What did I say? But yeah, you can see why. I hope you can see why I prefer Flash, not Flash, but Flash Magnus over Rainbow Dash. Number 6 is Mode Pie, where we learned that Mode actually wanted to give, it is actually quite helpful, a little bit too helpful, and if Starlight wanted to take over the world once again, he would be happy to help. We had a lot of screen time, a lot of, she was in 2 episodes, I guess, but those 2 episodes were just enough for me to convince that she has to be on the list. Is still one of my favorite characters. She got to the number 6. Now we are on the upper top of the list. Number 5 is Discord. Why? Because he got so much how it's not personal upgrade. It was a lot more personality, basically, and we deepened the friendship between Fluttershy and him, while Discord was ready to give up the chaos for Fluttershy. he was ready to disappear for Fluttershy. Do I have to say anything more? I don't think so. I don't think so. And obviously, the references in that episode were quite funny. Obviously, the whole episode was amazing. Number 4. Number 4 is a new changeling. Well, not really new because he is older than Torex, who is Pharynx, his older brother. We heard a little bit from Torex that Pharynx was, oh yeah, he was a bully, but he did it from a heart that doesn't have. He did it to basically strengthen his little brother. In that times, yeah, it made sense that weak changelings had to become stronger. And he wanted him to grow up, basically. And I was actually on his side in most of the conflict in that episode. To change a changeling. But that was the name of the episode, I guess. That yes, they changed. Sure, they are peaceful beings yet. Now, yes. But are there enemies of the changelings? Yes. Do we need guards? Yes. Do we need to give up our strengths to become these weaklings, these peaceful beings? No. They are still alive. They still have to work together, even though they are individuals now. We were a lot afraid what will happen to the changelings now that they changed. And if there weren't for Pharynx and the other changelings who didn't want to change perfectly, they would have just go extinct. I have to say that. Even though it's a child show, they would go extinct if they didn't get up any defenses. I mean, even the ponies have defenses. Remember back when the changelings attacked? They were ready for it. And they have the royal guards as well. For even though the most of the times are peaceful, and yes, there were some really, how to say that, really scary enemies around, which were mostly defeated by the elements of harmony. But still, and nobody knows who the main 7 are, or at least the main 6, but still, they still have defenses. That's why I like Pharynx, because he solved all this by himself. And not by himself, but he's the one that was shown on the screen. So, yeah, he got really high on the list. Now, the top 3. Number 3 is Windy Whistles, the mother of Rainbow Dash. I was a little hesitant which one of them I would put on the top, if it was Windy or the Dad. But I like Windy a little bit more than the Dad. I didn't put the Dad here at all. He's not in number 2 and number 1, but I like him as well. But I liked Windy a little bit more, and so she's here. I don't have to say anything else. She was one of the best parents I could have seen, even though she was she was a little bit too happy about every little thing that Rainbow did, and the trophy room was quite concerning. Let's just say it like that. But I like their characters. I wouldn't want a mother like that, but I like the character on itself. And design was really nice as well. Number 2. It's quite a strange one, because it is cattle corn. I drew a circle! Yep, she is from Marks and Recreation. She was not a main character at all, but she stayed in my mind for the most of the thing. She was most memorable for me, even though she was not even singing. Well, she was in the chorus, but she was not near as main to the plot as the other ones. But still, she took the spot of number 2 on my list, and I can say the number 1 spot will be not a surprise for you. Even though that is a bit of a cheat because it's 2 characters, but I think I can put them together. They belong together. Pear Butter and Bright Mac, the parents of Applejack, and Big Mac, and yeah, probably Everbloom too, even though that's still up in the air. Because we never seen Everbloom at all in that. But still, they are number 1 spot. I don't even have to say anything, because it's hard to say anything. That was the best episode in my list, and that is basically the top 3 episodes. Hard to say anything. Top 1. It isn't the main thing about you, is number 2. It is really strange that I put it at number 2, but and Rarity isn't on the list just because of Honest Apple. Wait, not Honest Apple, but somewhere around that, when she made a fashion show and she didn't stop Applejack. She just slid down on number 11, by the way, Rarity. But this was a good episode. And number 3 is Marks and Recreation. Where is the finale, you ask? On the bottom of the list. I didn't like it. And you can say, you know why I didn't like it. The only thing I hated it, not the only thing, but Starswell, the only thing that you said that I should skip in the, what was it, the test battle animation, that was skipped as well. Yeah, Star Wars made that episode really bad for me. Don't even speak about Star Swirl. I actually don't want Star Swirl to be in season 8. He will just walk around in the cities, he will look around, that's fine. Most of them will do that. But I hope we will see some of them try to adjust to the new things in season 8. Buff. And what else did we miss in season 8? In season 7? We saw AJ's parents, we saw Rainbow's parents. We have probably confirmed that Scootaloo has no parents. We don't know what happened to them, but it's mostly confirmed that she has no parents, thanks to the Campfire Tales episode. We need a new enemy, that's for sure. Maybe the Rebecca is a little bit of teaser of that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We definitely knew a new enemy. we need more Discord, definitely. But what else are we missing? I don't know, we will see. I hope they will surprise me, they will show me something that I didn't see yet, and I hope they will keep improving the characters, and I hope it's not gonna be a downfall from season 7, starting with the finale, which was awful in my taste. But the most of the episodes, as I said, in season 7 were amazing. So it was quite hard to choose just 3 of them. And I have to say, this list is just my personal opinion. If you like someone else better, some characters else better, that's your opinion, I'm fine with that. You are welcome to say who did you like more than me, or who did you hate more. But even though that's not really possible to hate anyone more than Starswell, but you are welcome to say anything in the comments down below, and I would be happy to discuss why I liked more, I hated them more, or I didn't quite like them. I actually didn't dislike most of the characters. Even not Ironwood, that's Ruby. Iron Will, that's it. Even Iron Will didn't deserve the hate. He was just there. We got used to him. He actually was a fun character to deal with. And yeah, it was Twilight's parents that they didn't read the fine print. But I don't want to stay any longer. It was already a 22-minute of me just speaking and telling me your my top 10, not your. I have no idea what your top 10 is. But thank you for being here if you stayed, and see you next time when I start season 8 or at any other videos. See you. Bye bye.